Hello folks, let's do a standing up one this time, because why not? Because sitting is for the lazy, and if anything that we are, but are not at the same time, it's lazy. So while y'all are sitting down and grabbing your beer, preparing for the inevitable, I shall stand to show my might and my bravery while we roll this intro. Don't ask me why I do the things I do just do them, and we all have fun. Hey, can you blame me? I don't hear your team having a league MVP candidate. So I don't want to hear it. I don't hear none of it. None of the sass. So take with that as you may. Hello folks, and welcome to the Week 14 video of the 2019 NFL season. I'm your host, Cody P. of the TVCC, where we say meow and we roll intros like that one over there. Which one is it though? Because I don't know, because I haven't done the research and I haven't done the editing. Because we live a busy life, which means working busy days, like mornings. The job I work at now, I do mornings. Occasionally at closers, but mostly mornings. So, while we're standing up and doing our work, let's take a recap of last week as I move over here, right here. And I think this might be the first week, I've done the research, I don't really put the effort into this, but I think this might be the first week where I've gotten more spread picks correct than I did straight up picks. Which will happen a lot when you, say, cheat the system. Again, I'd like to be perfect, but I'm not going for perfect on here. Now, if you're a gambler, well, first of all, don't listen to my picks in the first place, because I get more wrong than I do right, as shown by these spread picks. But you take gambles, you take risk, and with these kind of picks, I'm not going for perfect, so I'm going for benefit of the doubt. So the benefit of the doubt kind of thing. But it is what it is. And while we shall keep this on a fast pace, let's keep it on a fast pace. I can't really move here because my computer desk is here. So, let's move back here, so that way my face maybe doesn't get clogged up by the picks as they roll in. So let's meet the picks. My phone's over here. I don't have my computer right now, so we're doing this from the phone. As the picks scroll beside me, I like Dallas to beat Chicago because the Bears are offensively trash. I think Dallas is going to learn, okay, there's no way Philadelphia could screw up this many times. Let's get some wins now, so that way we can, make sure we have this division. Because at the very least, whoever we end up hosting is going to smoke us in the wild card, but at the very least we can laugh at Philadelphia and say, haha, we won the division. And they can get rid of the, no team has won that division consecutively for how many years? I don't know. They can say, haha, we won it consecutively. Take that. I don't know. It is what it is. Baltimore to beat Buffalo. Buffalo looking good. Impressive team. But overall, it's good job, I guess. They're a good team, but they're not a great team. And I do expect Baltimore to, showcase that, hey, we're still that team that will drop 40 on you. I don't think that'll happen in this game, but I think Baltimore wins, a good game. I think it'll probably be relatively close in the fourth quarter, but I think Baltimore just peels away at the last second. So I'm willing to bite that -6. Atlanta to beat Carolina. Carolina's a true mess now that they got rid of their head coach, which don't make much sense to me as a football guy, personally, but tis be what it is. I'm going to move this way a little bit, just because I could stand closer. Tis be what it is. Cleveland destroys Cincinnati. Cleveland's been up and down, and it's just a mess. But I think Cleveland gets a hold of themselves now. And Cincinnati's like, yay, we got our first win. Now, okay, have your fun. Move on. Houston to beat Denver. I almost took Denver against the spread on this game. But I'm like, okay, this is Houston. This is Denver. Drew Lock, good job. That's the Chargers, who have proven to be mediocre and not have a sense of direction. Phillip Rivers, my buddy, it is time. It's time. Manning over Detroit. Detroit keeps it close because Minnesota could be without Dalvin Cook. If Dalvin Cook does play, he'll be limited. So that Madison guy that Gio drafted in the second to last round or whatever will finally probably get some more shine. So good job, Gio. Maybe that'll help you beat Gavin. But hey, it is what it is. Tampa to beat Indy. Tampa, they're confusing, but I think they have enough that they'll somehow string a decent win. I mean, it's possible they win this game by 1 because Vinatieri might miss an extra point or whatever, but I think Tampa Bay sneaks this one out, and it's in Tampa. Mine would beat the Jets because the Jets suck. Sorry, Jets fans. You can't lose to an 0-7 Miami team and then lose to an 0-11 Cincy team. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. You're trash. You're going to lose this week, then you're going to get embarrassed on Thursday Night Football the following week. So, you're trash. Good game, Saints and Niners. I like the Saints. I think the Saints are the better team. I'm not saying the Niners are bad, and if anything, last week's game showed that they're not bad, but I think the Saints are better. I think the Saints are on a destiny run. I mean, you can only get screwed out of the playoffs so many times. It is what it is. Green Bay to beat Washington. I don't like that minus 13 spread, but I think they can BS it. I would. This seems kind of like the game. I won't lie to you guys. Green Bay and Washington. This seems like the kind of game that Green Bay might lose. I'm not saying they will, but I just get that feeling that this is going to be one of those games that, Washington all of a sudden is now good and will snake bite Green Bay because Green Bay's been on a road for the most part. I don't know. This just feels like a snake bite game. Again, Green Bay's got a rookie head coach, but I guess Washington's got an interim head coach. I don't know. It feels like a snake bite game. Probably wasn't. Green Bay probably win by 1 million, but I get that feeling. Jags beat the Chargers. Gardner Minshew's back. That means something to someone. KC to upset New England. The reason New England won those last 2 games against KC, think about it, is because they scored points. They scored a lot of points. KC's defense is still bad. I don't care about the Raiders. They're the Raiders. But KC will drop 30 plus, and I don't think New England will be able to do that. That being said, I will take the over 49, because like what happened with the Houston game, New England will probably backdoor cover to make it look closer than it actually is. Steelers beat Cardinals. I think that game's a 50-50, to be honest. They can go either way. Tennessee to beat Oakland. Ryan Tannehill, who I'm going to ride into the playoffs with now all of a sudden because I don't trust Baker and Derek's gone way worse. But I'm going to ride Ryan Tannehill. Need to get those Raiders, so they have one of the better offenses somehow since he took over. I'm a little butthurt about it, and I'll probably be super butthurt playing him because I'm still a big Mariota guy coming from Oregon. But whatever. Seattle beat the Rams, but would not shock me if the Rams won this game. Rams always been that kind of thorn in Seattle these last couple of years, even when the Rams were bad. So it would not surprise me if the Rams kept this game close or even snuck the win, especially if they're at home. They're going to avenge their loss because they lost by a field goal. Would not surprise me. In Philly over the Giants, I guess the Giants are starting Eli Manning because Daniel Jones had some ankle problems. But it's whatever to me, really, because who cares? In Philadelphia, it's apparently going in a million ways in the wrong direction. So I think the Giants will keep this close, or at least closer than double digits. That's my opinion. Alright, those are your picks. We'll move on to fantasy. One of the Progs league, but not enough for me to capture a bye. I fall 12 points short of surpassing Justin, who finally lost, like I said, but again, not it's enough for me to get that bye, so I will have to play the week. A wild card, or I guess quarterfinal, whatever we're calling it. But against Jeremy again, so we get a rematch of Jeremy, who we beat. So, and we're gonna hope to go with 2 in a row. And then the LOA league, I lost that game to Christopher, which is really hurtful because it's between me and him right now for that final seed. Although looking into the league, I realized that both me and Chris could win, and Christopher plays Nathan. If Christopher beats Nathan by, I think it's only 5 points or more, and I win, we could both leapfrog Nathan and kick him out. And if he scored a significant enough points, then Sean, he could probably knock Sean out too, but I highly doubt that will happen. So right now it's Travis at that 9-4 spot. He's locked in. We got Sean, who has scored enough points that I think, regardless what happens, I think he'll be in barring a miracle. And then Nate, who wins and he's just in, but if he loses, and by a good margin too, chances are he'll be out. And then me, I need to win. Or at the very least, I need Chris to lose. If I win, I'm guaranteed, because I have enough points that Christopher can't catch up to me. So, by the point system, because that's how our tiebreakers are working, points for, as long as I win, I'm good. And I'm playing Micah, who is 4-9, and the second worst team in the league, but Micah beat Sean last week. So I'm not holding that record against him. But yeah, that's about much it. Micah's out, Keith's out, Teddy's out. Keith would need like a real major miracle. That won't happen. So, oh well. Pretty much it's going to be me, Chris, and Nathan fighting for 2 of the final 3 spots. Travis is locked in. Sean's like a 99.9%. Nathan's I would say a 75, but again, miracles happen. And that is that, folks. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching, liking, and subscribing to this beautiful channel of mine, where hopefully we'll do more than football predictions. Is what it is, and here's an early preview of my new room, my new space. I'm in the process of moving, so it's almost set up. Still got a lot to go, but this is pretty much the preview you're gonna get. There will be a video soon, just not now, because I'm nowhere near ready. And thank you all for watching. I'm your boy CRP with the MVP on my back. And on his back is a team that's in front of me. It's backwards. It don't make sense. It is what it is. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next week.